Jesus calls, "Come and enter into my rest." I'm leading my people out of the wilderness of religion. October 19th, 2015. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. The Lord bless you, precious Heartdwellers. I began my prayer time tonight in the sweet presence of the Lord. He's given us a sublime teaching on entering into His rest. It's just beautiful. As I was worshiping Him, I was able to see Him holding me and dancing very slowly to some worship songs. And I just started entering into a peace. It's like I dropped down from hyper to total calm. As if I were standing beside a lake that was so still, it was a perfect mirror of everything around it. The stillness was awesomely beautiful. It's such a profound sense of peace that descended into my heart. I was just in a total state of rest in Him. Oh Lord, you take me to such a beautiful, peaceful place, like a mirrored lake, totally still and calm. Thank you. Wow, I feel different. Jesus began. That's called rest, entering into my rest. It is a place of total surrender, where your attention is so focused on me, you just fade away. It's a lovely place to be and necessary for rejuvenation, my love. Jesus, you are so sweet and kind and tender to me. I never feel like I deserve you. Oh no, my love. You mustn't determine anything about yourself. Rather release yourself into my loving arms and forget about yourself. That's where the real rest is. You have sure a way of making me do that. It is totally my pleasure. What would you like to talk about, Lord? About just that. My brides, some of you are trying way too hard to enter into my rest. Some of you are pushing and pushing to enter in. May I say that is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. Come to me, expecting me to honor your efforts to meet me in the secret place of our hearts co-joined. In the world, so many are used to aggressively pushing their way to success. In my spiritual world, it is rather a matter of surrender than attainment. The world attains to holiness. You are to surrender to holiness. It will take you over when you cease to strive. How do you do that? You ask. Come to me, worshiping, and let the music lift you and carry you right out of yourself. Do you know many, if not all these songs are pre-composed in heaven? Even the choice of instruments is inspired by a choir of angels, assigned to those who must do the arrangements. These are some of the sounds of heaven. They come from that faraway place, lift you up and take you home to that faraway place with them. It's just as simple as that. Those musicians who are truly anointed are well aware of their source, and their cooperation with grace is paramount to them. They know that everything hinges on grace. They have a deep river flowing through them that carries these melodies and words out to a hurting world that is in dire need of being elevated out of the pit of this world and transformed. Oh, musicians are my favorites, because they prepare my bride to receive me. Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking, Clare. But I didn't say anything. But yes, you did. Don't you know how loud your thoughts are in heaven? Especially when you are protesting or don't understand, which is the case right now. Okay, Lord, you can't have favorites. You're God. What about the rest who are no musicians? You are all my favorites. Let me rephrase my statement. See how my humility insists on satisfying your curiosity? My favorite gift is music because it draws my bride right into my heart without engaging her intellect. She feels drawn from deep within. Her soul, the place where we dwell together, leaps for joy when she hears the anointed music sent from heaven, because these are the sounds of her homeland and my heart full of love for her. Wow, Lord, you squirmed out of that one. I learn from the best, Clare. Touché. Moving right along, now that we've had a little fun. Truly, my love, there is something transcendent about music that appeals to the soul and draws her right into my arms. Like the scene in the movie The Mission, where the priest plays a flute and causes all the hostile natives to draw near in curiosity. Oh, that movie was a little bit of heaven for me, until the ugly part. That song was written in heaven and given to the composer. Did you know that? But isn't he a secular composer? No matter. I can give my songs to them without even their knowledge of the source. The idea is to get the song out to the people. But doesn't Satan give songs too? He surely does. But his songs originate in chaos and sin, and cause more chaos and sin. I may give a secular musician an inspiration for a song that I will use to communicate myself to the soul that hears it. Like the secular love songs that stop you in your tracks at the grocery store. Love is a theme that will never be exhausted, and with barely a little tweak, the meaning can be changed from being worldly to being holy to my bride. Yes, I know. I found a few songs that really turned my heart inside out. Like Let It Be Me. That was a Neverly Brothers song from, I guess, the 50s or the 60s. The lyrics are, I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you. And so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one, if you must cling to someone. Now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? Those are the words, and the melody is just out of this world. Beautiful. Oh, I love it when you sing that song to me. But you're so busy singing you don't see my heart throbbing. But it does. I'm deeply touched that you would take the time and effort to sing that to me. It works both ways, you know. You're truly drawn to me in a song, and I'm truly drawn to you when you sing. Oh yes, This is a mystery you will someday completely observe and understand in heaven. In living color, I might add. Well, the purpose of this teaching is about release, letting go, and entering into my rest. Today, if you hear my voice, do not harden your hearts as you did into rebellion. Who were they who heard and rebelled? Were they not all those Moses led out of Egypt? And with whom was he angry for 40 years? Was it not with those who sinned, whose bodies perished in the wilderness? And to whom did God swear that they would never enter his rest, if not to those who disobeyed? So we see that they were not able to enter because of their unbelief. Hebrews 3:16-19. And here is the parallel. I'm now leading my people out of the wilderness of religion and man-made rules. Some have hardened their hearts about this teaching. It threatens their security and sense of control. And it is indeed led by a spirit of rebellion, like the spirit of Jezebel, the serpent, who continually opposed the prophets I sent. And those that listen to this evil spirit and continue to harden their hearts against my call to intimacy will languish out in the dry and barren desert of rulebooks and doctrines, ever seeking, always learning, but never able to come to a knowledge of the truth. Just as Jannes and Jambres opposed Moses, so also these teachers oppose the truth. 2 Timothy 3:1-8. While my bride will enter into her master's joy, enter into my rest. And why will she enter in? Because she believed. Without faith it is impossible to please me, for he who comes to me must believe that I am, and that I am a rewarder of those that diligently seek me. Hebrews 11:6. They have a form of godliness, but deny my power, the power that comes from infused knowledge, infused glory, and rejuvenation in my intimate presence. This is the promised land of my love, intimate fellowship with me. My sheep hear my voice, and another they will not follow. So today, if you hear my voice, harden not your hearts. Yield to me. Come and release your striving. Fall back into my loving arms. Enter into my rest. And for all of you who have taken this message to heart, I will visit you with new grace to let go of the old and embrace the new wine of my love. Come to me, beloved of my heart. Come here and rest in my arms.